I am planning a model update. It's been in the works. It's just, you know, Sumi's been busy. I might bug her again sometime soon, though, just to see what's up. Let's see. Let me go ahead and get started, though. I need some music. Need some music. Come on, I need a nice little starting theme. All these game over themes, come on. Yeah! This will work. No, just added features. Lots of added features. Whew! Man, the top of my computer is warm. I can tell we're getting into the summer season. Because this controller feels a bit toasty. Yeah, crazy, right? You know how I always had troubles with the lip flaps? That's why! That's why I've had all this trouble the whole time! Crazy! Absolutely crazy! That was my fault the entire time! Surprise! What a concept! Actually, read the instructions! Thank you very much for the 13 months! Get Jonathan spin a little bit more for us today. Alright, now see, this is more like it. A stone start with Song of Time as the first song. Oh, that's gross. I immediately want to throw it in the bin. Well, I mean, that's global warming for you. The springs are short and the summers are long. Begin. Oh, hey, we actually start in Kokiri Forest. What a concept. Now, we start in Saria's house, so do with that as you will. $80. Lens of Truth. Piece of Heart. And some extra sticks. That's not bad. Mido's house has enabled us with the power of hitting things with a stick. Yeah, child start at relatively the vanilla location. Almost. We're just, you know, we're hanging with Saria, right? Just hanging. Nothing worse than that, I assure you. I'm just looking down the bottle, I'm like, why was I so stupid? We have the best Navi sound. Excellent. The Lawns of Truth? Yeah, that's a Shop Sandy thing. Whenever there's an ice trap in the store, it will disguise itself as a major item, but it'll be misspelled. It's actually fooled me a couple of times, because, you know, your brain kind of auto-corrects typos more often than not. Actually, let's go get our song. Song first! Going across Hyrule Field second. Spirit Temple's on the path to... I love that sound. Just the sound of falling Gorons. Alright, Spirit goes to Jabu. And everything for the 100 biddies! Setting off that there hype train here at the start of today's seed. You know, I can't actually remember the last time I've had a child start in Kokiri Forest. It's been a long, long time. Yeah, I mean, if you have ice traps on, it's possible to buy them. They are an optional feature, though, because they are very annoying after a while. Nice. I see that 69%, yes. God, I feel so stupid. Goes to show what happens. Doesn't matter how comfortable with technology you are, sometimes you just miss shit. And in this case, I missed it. Alright, cool, thank you for the 3 gifted subs. Let's see, Twitch is deciding on who those are going to. It's going to Zephiel, and that was 1 gifted sub actually. What was that noise? That was, oh, don't worry about it, that's just Navi. And next, thank you for the 11 months. Starting things off today. We actually ended up getting a good boost to our subscriber count yesterday, bringing us closer to the current sub goals. And exclamation point stretch. Yes.
Luigi.
Kokiri Forest is on the path to Morpha. Huh, that's an interesting hint. And Market's on the path to Twitterova. Alright, cool. Good to know. So we got Kokiri goes to water, and we got Market goes to Spirit. There we go. You know what's kind of nice about actually having the proper microphone sync now as well? If I talk from off to the side, the lips might... Okay, they don't still move. If I talk from off to the side, it might work a little bit better. Yeah. Normally when I was off to the side, the lip syncing wouldn't work very good. But if I go too far off screen, then it still kind of just gets into a drunken pose and stays there. His Oris Fountain's a foolish choice. But yeah, if I'm just looking down, the lips will still move properly. Crazy concept, I know. It means that when I'm often looking off to the side, it wasn't really working properly anymore, but now it does. Simple things, you know? I'm gonna tell Azumi that I'm a dumbass and managed to completely miss that feature. That's just the way of things. The nice thing is, it's built in such a way where, like, just moving your lips on the webcam still works. So I can still be like... The important one, of course, being the mouth shape, so I can still just... pleasantly smile. All that good stuff. I admittedly was not paying very much attention to that song, so I'm happy I didn't screw it up. Alrighty then. As is the nature of child, Migo song! We're gonna head straight to Lon Lon Ranch. Migo song. Migo. Do I ever go to conventions? I've been to a grand total of 1 convention in my life. Part of the problem is this thing known as living in Canada. We don't really have very many. This song with that thing trying to get to me. I've never really been a convention kind of person. I don't really like large crowds and noise, so you know, not a good mix. It's not that we don't like cons, it's that we don't have the money for cons. Or the population. We've only really got a couple of big cities in the form of Vancouver and Toronto. I think it's the battle. Is it you? Just conventions in general. There's not very much in Canada. There's a couple of, like, small local conventions sometimes, but that's just it. They're very small and very local. Montreal's nice, but, I mean, it's not really very big of a city. Yo, Negatron, how's it going? Apollo, you just pushed me out of the way. How rude. Oh, that's a nice one. Thanks. Now I can grab the Minuet song nice and easily when I go to adult. Yes. I did like the convention that I went to the one time, but I only went for one day. I would never stay up for longer than that, probably. Because, I mean, I was just there for the vendors. I found some cool shit that you wouldn't be able to find anywhere else. And then the art. Vendors and art. Those are the two things I like to go to. Man, I'm gonna walk out of here. It's where I got my Eevee plushie that's sitting over there. Because otherwise I'd probably have to import that from Japan, because it's one of the official ones, so it's very well made and very comfortable. It's also where I got, like, this... I was looking for Militic merch, because, you know, Militic's, like, impossible to find merch for. I found... You know those old things you'd put on top of a pencil eraser? I found one of those in Militic. And it now sits between a couple of my monitors this whole time. I'm not about to walk into the water, right? 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 Okay, I'm good. Admittedly, I probably shouldn't be grabbing this as child, but oh well. I'm just here for the song, mate! I don't care about your chickens! I'd have gotten the Flareon plush if I could, but I only saw regular Eevee. Pretty cheap, too, actually. Like 20 bucks. It's a lot better than most things that I've bought for 20 bucks in terms of build quality. Easiest broken stick setup in the universe. Yeah, I think I actually played one of the April Fool's Day scenes. Yeah, I did. I didn't get quite as wild of a combination as some of them, but I did play it. Actually, I think the VOD's up for that. Yeah, it should be. The VOD exists. I just kind of want to go get the next song, I'm not gonna lie. It's like, I can get that as adult. I probably should get it as adult. Oh wait, I can go get it as adult. I can pick up 2 songs at the same time. 2 songs for the price of 1! Yeah, Drink Course really appeals to me because, you know, I like golf. I'm not gonna have the HP to do this, am I? Alright, I'm gonna have to just bullshit this. I can't do the setup because it will kill me. I apparently was not straight. So let's see. Probably around here-ish. Just a little back. Hey, bullshit success! Huzzah! Just wing it, forehead! I mean, if you know the setup, then bullshitting gets a little bit easier, because it's just like, well, I know where this setup's supposed to put me, so how about if I just get myself into that position? Because you need to be a little bit away from the wall, because otherwise Link won't open the door, because he's a dumbass like that. Yeah, you heard me, Link, you're a dumbass. So I've really cranked up, like, all the settings. Yeah, I kind of put a limit on the nonsense with the settings. Alright, I'm gonna very quickly try to grab at least another 40 rupees. Okay, let's go. Oh, the wave gate glitch, you mean... You mean we're on my end? I'm just like, yeah, you know, I'm just gonna shoot at it. It'll work, eventually. Wow, I got the minimum discount on that. Boo! 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 And that is exactly why I went into the guardhouse. Just in case I got a minimum discount on my shield. And sure enough, yo, Fragger, we're playing some Ocarina Randomizer. And I got a mostly vanilla opening, which is weird. We started at Kokiri Forest as a child. Huh. Well, now I kind of want to just go do the Deku Tree. So I believe I shall. But first... maybe I should at least get my songs as adult first. Surely it wouldn't hurt to just spend a little time as adult while I'm here. Holy shit, an actual singular hint for the outside of Ganon's castle. Not having to actually just find that one in the wild. Crazy. It's not actually a barren location. I mean, it's barren, but like, it didn't waste a barren hint on it. Alright, so here's the plan. I'm gonna go adult. I'm gonna pick up those songs just in case one of them's prelude. Oh yeah, that's another thing. I can cover my mouth with my hand and the lip flaps will still work. See what I mean? They're a bit more rapid that way, but I mean, like, I can be covering over my mouth and those will still work. Crazy concept, I know. Either way, let's go ahead and head to adult for just a little bit. What sorcery is this? Finally actually settling up the model properly. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go to Deku Tree soon. Ocarina is Bolero, okay? The rare 20 Skulltulas hint. You don't see that every day. Now, does this mean there's something on 30, 40, 50? We'll find out. What's the sneeze going to do now? I'm probably not a lot, to be honest. Because a sneeze is a fairly universal frequency, and a lot of how the lips work using the microphone is through frequency, so the obvious changes that happen when you're speaking. I might fiddle with it a little bit more to find just the right level of frequency for how my voice sounds. But, you know, it's something. I'm just so mad that I didn't realize I had to change the... Ugh. It could have been so good for so many months. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. Okay, yeah, Deku Tree really needs to get done. Alright, first things first, I'm checking the save and quit point. Understandable, Frank. Oh, hopefully it does improve with some time, though. Yeah, we actually need to do the Deku Tree, and I already have the Kokiri sword, so... I can just go do it. Oh, what's this? Dirty's dead, you love to see that. Hey, I love to see that too. Let's see, Deku goes to fire. Alright, I'm gonna go get my songs now, because I want it to be daytime here in Kakariko. Actually, speaking of songs, let me go get this one first. Oops. Hey buddy, what song you got for me? Prelude of Light? That's a good song! I like that song! I like that song a whole lot. Thanks, buddy! This scene is very quickly turning around. Seed is playable! Very nice. Oh, there's a strength up there. Interesting. Sun Song is very nice. I'll take it. Alright, we've got a lot of the convenience songs at this point. Very nice. Now, someone hour you're pretty much required to have your items right from the start, because a lot of the dungeons in Ocarina of Time take quite some time. Try that again. Alright, we picked up our songs, and what a collection they are! Ghost! I'm using RetroArch with the parallel core. It has a few visual bugs here and there, but it runs the best.
You gotta believe.
Bombs! Well, that's pretty good. I can go do Dodongo's Cavern while I'm here. Mario! 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 I have no idea how Charles does, like, you know when he's calling out to Mario and it sounds like his throat is being scratched to shit, right?
Oh yeah.
It's like, I can't emulate that. I don't know how he does that. Mario! It's kind of like a salmon-y pig, too, yeah. A very fishy tunic. Yeah, the low health Mario scream where he just sounds like his throat is being ripped apart as he does it. It sounds super hoarse and it's like, goddamn, Charles, how do you do that? Oh, this is almost a really good run. I just bonked. Still got the 49 though. Money! One money! Oh dang, I actually could have gone like through the windmill to go there a bit faster. Oh well. I mean, if you need rubber banding AI, just look at any old Mario Kart game. I mean, if there's one type of noise I can make over time, it's sarcasm. One could say I'm often dripping with it. Absolutely dripping. Actually, you know what? I should go to Dodongo's in this direction. Because there's a lot of stuff I can do on the way this way, too. Moisture, yes. Have a blast. Pit? There it is. It's a small optimization I haven't been doing, but I really should be pulling my sword with a forward stab instead. So that means the... Maybe I should have gone to Deku first. Because, I mean, it's going to give me the tech for Fire Temple, which is probably the hammer. Yeah, you know what? I'll just go to Child very quickly. Be very indecisive, but, I mean, it'll get the point across eventually. I'll do the other 2 checks here in Lost Woods, and then I think I'm going to go back Child to Deku Tree. Because if it's the hammer, then I might actually be able to just do Fire Temple all the way by. Magic! I've got a decent collection of items already. Yes, yes, good. That works. Yeah, we can do treasure chest game. That is a possibility. A possibility, if you will. I should probably do it. Should probably actually do it. Because the only thing I've found in market so far is a Kokiri sword. Which I forgot to mark, so let me do that now. Kokiri sword. There we go. It has been marked. Hey, Mido, I was just hanging out with Saria the other day, and she gave me this pointy thing. See? Good grief. The randomizer's going all right so far. There it is. Oh, there had to be a catch eventually. Now there is a chance that that's optional. I do know where one other strength upgrade is already, but that would be fairly optimistic. Because we know I don't need gold gauntlets for outside of Ganon's castle. And 50's dead. So if I can find the silver gauntlets before I had to get 40 skulls, well, that'll be pretty good. I will make note of that strength upgrade, though. If push comes to shove, I can do 40 spoders and get those. So like I said, though, whenever the 20 hint shows up, I immediately become suspicious of the other amounts. Because it always seems to happen where if there's a 20 hint, you need one of the higher values. It's just gross like that. The RNG is a fickle mistress. Admittedly, I'm pretty happy now that I finally got the lip flaps working properly. Should have had them working properly months ago, but I mean, that's just me. Alright, is this the hammer? No, it's the right. It said Deku's on the path. Wait. Huh. That's interesting. Not what I expected to find in here. Does that mean the hammer is in the Gerudo training grounds? Get a load of this! Can't touch this banana. many chests in this room. What the hell? Man, Deku is stacked. And there are hover boots, which I didn't necessarily need. Oh, that could just be Path to Fire, because, you know, getting to the boss room. And the boomerang! Well, I should do Child Spirit then before going back. Alright, there's gonna be several things for me to make note of in this dungeon. I'm seeing this. Go ahead and pick up the Skulltula tokens. Honestly, a first-time randomizer, probably Link to the Past. While the combat's difficult in that game, the actual randomizer aspect is simpler than most of the others. This game's the opposite, where the combat's really easy, but the randomizer can get very complicated. I did do pretty good at one of them randomizer tournaments for this here game. So I've had some practice. By the way, Namso, thank you very much for the raid while I was setting up the stream. I did see that. I imagine you were up to some Doom earlier? You weren't playing Doom. What were you playing? Oh man, Warhammer models. You have all the patience points in the world for that one. It's such a long process. First you gotta build them, then you gotta meticulously paint them to be the same color as your arm. And you really don't want to screw that up because model paints are expensive. And it's difficult to fix. And then you gotta make sure they're dry, and then you usually put on a second coating. I had a friend who was really big into miniatures during university, so I got some second-hand knowledge on that one. I know they didn't play Warhammer. It was a cheaper Warhammer equivalent, I think is the right term for it. I somehow missed one of those bats. Madness. Yeah, speaking of comfy games, it'll probably be next week, but more Cat Cafe miniatures is a coming. Because that game is extra cozy. Widow's... What, do I mean, I had to go plant a bean anyway, so I guess I'm just gonna go do Jabu then. Okay, good. I heard the death sound, so I managed to time that properly. Ah, my lips are too dry to try to imitate that. I can whistle just fine, but like not when my lips are kind of a little bit dry. Yeah, it's time for the Child Dungeon Extravaganza. I got so much dungeon to do that I don't even know where to start. Have a good one, Rick Gunn. Thanks for dropping by while you could. So let's see, in the Decker Tree we found hover. I'll slowly keep track of all this crap. There's just so many things to take note of. That said, I'm at 8 Skulltulas. The song has no right being as much of a jam as it is. Okay, I finally made note of all the things I found in Neku. Because I was using one hand to pull that block back while also typing with the other hand. Multitasking! Alright, let's go with a bit of this, a little bit of this. Oops! Oh, I got one shot! Oh, the pain! Oh, the pain of it all! So I just reset that. You know what? There's just not gonna be anything in that chest. We'll just look at that as a slightly faster way of checking that chest. There's nothing there. The Silver Goblin's chest, never heard of it. Yeah, accidentally pinged off in his chair, which caused me to go back into the axis range instead of in the blind spot, and then I died. That's the long and short of that one. I mean, I guess while I'm here. Yeah, we got slapped by the fans of other drinks. While I'm here, I guess I'll go ahead and read this hint. I am missing 2 barons. Aww, Skull Mask is nothing. I'm sad now. Oh. Pepsi, Pepsi, Pepsi Man. Alright, enough of that silliness. It's time to go fish! Hey Mario, go fish! Oh, looks like I have to go fishing again! No, I don't think Pepsi Man would have worked out. Considering the particular era where they first came about, I think the very strange imagery probably wouldn't have worked. They'd have to, like, do something about the general creepiness of the appearance. Nowadays, though, yeah, the internet eats that shit up. Back then, though, not so much. Yeah, Pepsi Man's definitely on the fever dream side of marketing ideas. But such is Japan sometimes. Yeah, but it was a different flavor of weird in the 90s. Also, Kakariko's way the hero. Gasp in amazement, I know. They wish to tell me about the checks notes bomb bag that I acquired from the cow. Alright, off to Jabu then. Alright, so I got that there bomb bag, and got this, and that was Bruto's letter. I get so much time walking back towards Source River that I had enough time to make like 3 typos and fix them before I had to turn around. Yeah, it'd be great if they actually had the player model changes. They would have to be ones that don't change the hitbox at all, though. Otherwise, it would cause too many problems. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and buy, oh, I don't know. 2 beans? 2 beans. The bean has been planted. You know, I do kind of want that heart, actually. Let me go get that. Yeah, I don't know why we didn't get Sekata Sanshiro. Because that was just a fun marketing gimmick, even in the era that it came out. Wouldn't have saved the Saturn, mind you, but it'd been fun. I want my Air Force Code A to be. I mean, I guess in reality it would just be whatever words they use for PKR. Nice. Alright, Viggoron is nothing. Papa Carlo Romeo! Sure, okay, why not? You can always tell when I sit up in my seat because the model kind of spazzes out a bit. Actually, no, I probably should just get the Skulltula. I probably should just get the Skulltula. Sekata Sanshiro. Sega Saturn Shiro. Hey, King Dingus! Ah, your Dingus daughter! She's in a fish! It's a little bit weird because you guys are also fishes. Alright, opponent's song is on Nocturne. That looks easy enough. Oh man, Wrinkle, no! As if the Nintendo Online service needed to be even more shit than it already is, right? Imagine not saving in the middle of gameplay! It's like they never... Okay, yeah, obviously they completely ignore emulation, but like, that's been an emulation thing for ages! BizHawk literally has an option that lets you set how often you want the SRAM to be saved. For that exact reason! Because if something ever goes wrong, it will be backed up and you don't have to worry about it. Budding software engineers, make sure that your program always has a failsafe. Never assume that what you make is going to work perfectly, because that is foolish naivete. Chicago to the thorns. I mean, that at least kind of sounds cool. I mean, the problem is they're so aggressively what they used to be. It's the whole lack of change thing. But yeah, the overall quality's also gone down. You can at least use to depend on the hardware and whatnot, but even that's gone. For that one, Savage, it probably has more to do with the default, like, core parameters. Since I know a lot of RetroArch settings are just default whatever comes with the emulation core. Yeah, it's one of those things where the other NSO, like NES, SNES stuff, that was just a nice bonus. Because, I mean, if you're paying money for a shitty, broken, barely functional service, at least you're getting a nice bonus on the side. The extra $60 for something that doesn't even work, though. I genuinely hate the idea of just renting DLC. That's probably the part that irks me the most about the NSO Plus, is that you're just renting the DLC. You don't even own it. You're just renting it. So, you know me, I like to go back to video games and play them more than just once. So, I like to own things that I have spent money on. It's why I don't use, like, streaming music services or whatnot, because I just want to have the songs on my computer. Because that's way easier for me. I mean, to be fair, there's still a lot of bugs in old video games. These randomizer streams emphasize that sometimes. Games were also a lot less complicated back then, so it was a lot easier to ship a product that wasn't quite so busted. Nowadays, everything's so big and ambitious and so ridiculous budgets that, I mean, it being pretty broken going out the door is to be expected. Because it's not like they ever give these games enough time to cook. They put all this extra budget and ambition into these titles, and still only give them about the same amount of development time as everything else, and it's just like, that's not how that works, mate! You're putting in 20 times as much stuff, but you're only giving them like 0.5% as much development time! That's not how it works! That's not how mathematics function! It's just not possible, mate! Oh, what's this? There's the hammer! Alright, sure. Well, the boomerang did eventually lead to it, so that's that path solved. Back you on the path to fire is accurate. This boomerang got me to that. Yo, it's this song! Hang on, let me turn this one up. Yeah, the old curriculums keep on getting more advanced, but school time is still just the same amount of time. Problem is, they still keep on wasting most of your time on fluff that you're never gonna need. I mean, mathematics are really important, but you don't really need to go as far as advanced mathematics and calculus unless you're planning to be an engineer or something. I took all those classes. Do I use any of them? Not really. Do I use the rest of my math? Hell yes! I use math a lot. It is easily the most important subject I learned in school in terms of just shit I use on a day-to-day basis. It is not even close. Numbers are important! Yeah, although, speaking of numbers, playing video games for a living unless you're doing really well for yourself don't exactly pay the bills very well, so... It's a tight budget. The school's a bit weird. It's in a weird spot at this point. Especially with the internet becoming as commonplace as it has. Education's still very important, but it needs to modernize a little bit, you know? This is very, very important to be able to think for yourself and to be able to figure things out, you know. Critical thinking, it's the most important thing you could ever learn. And it's generally not taught until higher levels of education. But, like, being able to problem solve and figure shit out and know how to research and execute on things, like, that's so frustratingly important. And that never came up for me until Introductory to Psychology in university. Which, ain't exactly stellar. Not a good look. Yeah, if you get a good teacher, then sometimes just having the right person teaching you makes a massive difference. I had a couple of good teachers over the years, and every single time I got one of them, my marks were noticeably much higher because they taught so well. Like, one poor teacher I had, she was a chemistry graduate, and they had her teaching physics. She was awful at it, but I couldn't exactly be that upset, because it's like, they had her in the entirely wrong course. No wonder she sucked at it. And hey, it taught me a valuable lesson. There was a standardized test for that particular subject, so I taught myself. Because she only got like a third of the material covered. I did the other 2/3 of it myself, and I did good on that test. While the information I learned at university may not be the most important outside of some of my psychology courses. Seriously, psych was my most important subjects of all things. I took it as a minor just on a whim because I enjoyed the opening courses, but they ended up being the most useful. It did teach me how to learn, and that's really important. Learning how to learn is it's a very self-perpetuating educational device. If you learn good, you learn good. Nah, nothing like that. But psych did help me a lot with, you know, kind of one-on-one approaches a lot. Helped me be more understanding and whatnot. Alright, I should probably go finish market since, you know, Lens of Truth is possibly leading me to Water Temple, which could very easily be the Iron Boots. I mean, that is what psychology is, and the bare bones of it is understanding your brain. And I mean, that's pretty good. Your brain's a very important muscle. It's good to understand it. I'll take that. Damn, I should have done this earlier. I could have gotten to Javu without all the walking. One silver scale, if you please. You know, speaking of that savage, probably my most hilarious example of people being too full of themselves to actually teach properly is textbook writers. You can really tell when the author just wants to sound smart, because as a teaching tool, it's freaking useless. It's just a bunch of big buzzword jargon, as opposed to trying to actually freaking teach the material to somebody who doesn't know it yet. But if you get a good textbook writer who actually does try to write it in such a way where somebody new to the subject can learn it, then it's great. You just read through that and it feels like you're having a conversation with someone. It's much easier to learn because you actually know what they're talking about. Is this actually the Iron Boots? Well, glory be! There's those hints solved. Geocoder wins! Hey, nice guessing. You win the one in 32! A psychic prediction. Wait, I have a button for that.
Well done!
I should probably mark that I've had the hover boost the whole time. The lack of a bow is the thing that's really getting to me right now. No, it was alternating. Like it was right, left, left or something. There's a repeat of at some point at least. Yeah, right, left, right, left. So now I have a couple more dungeons to go to do. I got the Dongos and I got Fire Temple. And Water Temple, actually. I got 3 to go do. And there's the Mirror Shield. Very nice. The crap? Am I... Am I... a bow for Go Mode? Hang on a sec, I think that's actually accurate. Well, bow for Glow Mode. Sure, I guess. Let's go find a bow. Yeah, but I know where both strengths are. Speaking of, I should go grab one of those. I do have magic already. I do need light arrows, but I can get a hint from Ganondorf to tell me where they are. We've just been kind of stumbling onto progression while I've been talking about whatever else. It's been a good talk day, chat. You guys have been good to talk to. We're having a nice chat. Oh, the light arrows at the Temple of Time, that's just telling you what the goal for getting the Rainbow Bridge to show up is. Which, since this is a Season 5 seed, is all 6 medallions. I mean, banter is good! I don't really feel like going to Water Temple right now, because the bow's needed for a bunch of stuff. I don't think I'm gonna be thinking about Forest Temple anytime soon, other than to pick up some Sculpturalist, I guess. I mean, we probably need the 40. I haven't stumbled across another strength upgrade yet. And we're getting so close to Glow Mode that it seems pretty worthwhile to just pick up the spooters. Especially since I have all the best items for them. I got the Long Shot, I got Song of Time, I got Boomerang. Yo, Zinfandel, how's it going? If we randomly stumble across a strength upgrade in one of the dungeons, then that'll work. But otherwise... Come here! find a market that was even past the spirit anyways. And I got the Kokiri sword. Right. The boomerang. It was the boomerang. Because I got the Kokiri sword, which got me the boomerang, which probably means the slingshots are locked behind the boomerang in some fashion. It's one of those things. My channel doesn't seem to get a lot of discovery. I do see new people occasionally. It'd be nice if it was more. You know, more new people in means more new people that stay sometimes. But I'm happy for those that stick around. Keeps the place nice and active. Oh, me legs! Hey, Jetpack Shark, how's it going? Oh, I know that feeling, Micah Spider. Have yourself a good heat-induced nap. There's half the sculptures already. There's definitely gonna be some humidity-based naps coming up for me in the summertime. They're decidedly not my favorite. Yeah, I'm definitely not a fan of summer either. It is my least favorite time of year, by a lot. My window's definitely been open more often. I actually have the door open today since there's not very many people around in the house itself. So I can, you know, get away with being a little bit noisy. Because it's too hot. I need the extra ventilation at the moment. We're having a pretty big heat wave. Well, thanks. Thank you for the 51 months. Giving Jonathan spinning for us today. Speaking of people who have stuck around, that is a long period of support. Thank you very much. It helps keep the channel chugging along. Chug chug. Hey, comfy streams are good. I have definitely had streams and videos and whatnot on when I'm just cozy and don't really feel like moving. At this point, there's not a whole lot of, like, shows that I watch, so it's usually just streams and videos. Lake Hylia is a foolish choice. I'm happy I read that after being to Lake Hylia. Chad, I got gut. The Baron hint was here. I didn't find it in time. Oh, that's fine. I got a couple of sculptures out of the visit, at least. Hey, there's Ranko coming on in with the party of 3. That'll come. Closer. I'm doing pretty okay. A little bit toasty, but otherwise fine. The place I went to get lunch is now 2 for 2 on screwing up my order. First time was in a beneficial way, and the second time was in a not-so-beneficial way. I'm pretty sure they gave me somebody else's burger entirely. Because that order was just too wrong to be the correct thing. This is admittedly why I'll usually default to McDonald's, because you see, McDonald's is the only fast food place I've been to that has a monitor on the outside that actually shows you what the person at the cash is inputting into the system. So you can correct them at the time of order. Instead of having to double check the order every single time and make sure it's actually correct. I mean, that is pretty much how it went for me previously. Dr. Henave. They gave me 2 burgers! Like 2 full-ass combos, and I only ordered and paid for 1! Oh no, it's much worse than that. I ordered a spicy double burger, and I got a standard double burger with mushrooms. It's like mushrooms. That's not even close. Where's the spicy sauce? Where's the bacon? Where's the lettuce, actually? It was supposed to have lettuce on it. No, let's get your thank you for gifting out a sub over to Axel Zero. And Jonathan's spinning a little bit more for us today as I'm going through the dangos. The dangos curving. I mean, I still ate it. I took most of the mushrooms off. They were kind of tasteless anyways, so they ended up not being terribly offensive. But without the bacon and the spicy sauce, it was just kind of a really plain burger. Not a ton of flavor. Wasn't great. I mean, it's still filling. And I got the poutine right, at least. I got half my order right. It was a good poutine. Well put together. I'm not big on mushrooms. I've tried a whole bunch of different types. I even cooked like a big old portobello at one point. That was definitely an interesting experiment. Yo, how about a bow, though? Bow, 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 bow! Bins! Crap! Yeah, I turned on the hover boots. The randomizer gives you the Ocarina of Time 3D quick swapping boots on the D-pad. It's beautiful. Hiya! At least I have plenty of health for going to Fire Temple now. There's a slight chance that I get locked in Fire Temple by not having a bow, but I'll take that risk.
Luigi!
Yep. The hover boots are used for a lot of really silly tech. But it looks cool. Like that, for example. It's like I like certain types of produce, although mushroom is very much not a vegetable. It's just, it's something, all right. It's a fungus. I've come to the simple conclusion that most produce that I like requires a certain preparation method for me to like it very much. Usually, you know, tossing it in oil, salt, and pepper and baking it for 20 minutes on 450 degrees. That fixes most things. Get that good heat on it. All that good stuff. Ba 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 bum bum. Ba 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 bum bum. Bum. Ba 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 bum bum. I mean, you gotta cook them up good. Them the dongos are tough. Probably gotta beat them with a hammer a few times to soften them up first. Double magic! Double super jackpot! I had a hammer. Doing that was entirely unnecessary, but you know. Oh, tightrope walking is so painful. Oh, I did it very intentionally. Nut capacity upgraded. Oh, how about a bow this time, huh? There's 3 of them. I would really like one. Bow? Game! I need a bow! This is not a drill! I missed? Bullshit. Alright, we'll deal with this the easy way then. Mamma mia! Incoming! Mario! Oh, hey, some actual bomb chews, thanks. I really need a bow! This is getting distressing! So, of course, we do have a concern coming up here pretty soon, and it's whatever the crater song is. Because, like, the only 2 songs that are unknown at this point are the Song of Storms and Nocturne. Both of those have a lot of checks associated with them. I mean, at least with Din's Fire, I can check most of Water Temple now. The bow's only really needed for 3 checks. And Din's is able to handle one of those. I mean, we did have all 3 bows in Shadow at one time. I think that was a qualifier seed, even. Alright, I'm going into Fire Temple. Hopefully it doesn't lock me out. I tried to find a bow on the way, but to no avail. Well, that's the majority of Shadow. Actually, that's all of Shadow Temple available. Shit. I mean, Song of Storms is in Ice Cavern. Yeah, get him! Put him in the blender! Saria's song was the Forest Medallion. I mean, pretty soon I'm gonna have the entirety of Spirit Temple open, so I'm not gonna get too crazy with rushing into other areas. So I only need 11 more Skulltulas. I can skip those up pretty fast. We haven't picked up 10 skulls yet. Not much point, I'll pick it up at the same time as 40, since it's looking pretty dang likely that I'm gonna grab that strength upgrade. Alright, good. If it's not gonna give me the big key, then we do want to see multiple small keys. I don't need it to pixel shot. I already activated the Scarecrow. So we're good to go on that. Oh, well, that works. I kind of wanted to be a little bit further away. I'm gonna go finish up the lava room because I really want to grab the Skulltula that's there. I'll be right with you there, Vavasia. Just give me a sec. I'm gonna do this room and then I'll be right with you. Darn, I was really hoping I could climb though to pick up more Skulltulas. Because, I mean, it's giving me the keys to go upstairs. I mean, I'm not doing fire over my other options, but I just want to go up here. this last one actually an item? I'm up to 30 skulls. I need to go scrounge up 10 more. If I had gotten a chance to climb, I would have been able to grab 3 more, no problem. Unfortunately, I was not given that chance. Because there's 2 of them up by the Scarecrow, and 1 that's just in the boulder maze. Those would have been great. Alright, let's go beat up the boss! It's gonna save just in case I screw up for whatever reason. No problem. No, the other one wasn't a troll hole at all. Only the first one. Only that specific hole is an issue, because it's the same spot where the second copy of Lavagia is sitting. Okay, so upstairs Fire Temple is probably not locked by the bow, which is concerning in and of itself, because that means the only bow might actually be up there. That would suck! I'm gonna go get these sculptures at a forest temple real quick. What's up with the 2 Lavagias? I think it's probably a rendering thing. The large, more snake-like model that they use to fly around is probably a bit too much for the N64 to animate the ways that the ground one does, like with the whipping hair and whatnot. And as long as it's kept out of the rendering site, the N64 doesn't have to worry about it. Hey, Forest Temple, I'm really just dropping by to pick up 4 Skulltulas, if you don't mind. But hey, if you happen to have a bow, that'd be really handy. I mean, it'd be very handy. What you got in here? It's probably just gonna be a bottle. It's a frog! Hey, you want to go to Ice Cavern? I'll consider it. Yeah, we might do a frog warp. That'd actually be very beneficial for picking up a few key Skulltulas. I forgot to do the thing that makes that setup work properly. Hang on, let me do that. You gotta climb the ladder while facing in this direction. Get up. Grab the ladder. Link, grab the ladder. Link, grab the ladder. There he goes. There we go. Link was being a stubborn oaf. It's like, I mean, I guess I could go to Ice Cavern to pick up a few of my remaining Skulltulas. It'd be quick. And I could pick up a nice Song of Storms while I'm there. This guy. Small key. You know what? I'm not really interested in going deeper into Forest Temple right now, so I'll leave it alone. Little chest. I'm not gonna bother. I've got enough stuff. I'll at least drain the water, just in case. I don't know if that stays drained. Probably not. That wasn't as far as that was supposed to take me. Thanks for the boost! Alright, Water Temple is next. Yeah, Decanuts are surprisingly really good. But nobody really tried them because they were just this old item sitting in your inventory. So over time, people discovered, wait, these things are amazing! So suddenly them being OP as all hell in Smash makes a lot of sense. It's like, oh, that's not just a Smash Bros thing, they're just OP in general. Only the best for Deku's children. Yes. It's like, I mean, for heaven's sakes, the Deku Tree gives you sticks that are as strong as the Master Sword, and Deku Nuts, which demolish everything. No wonder he's so powerful. Yes. Sure, they break easily, but I mean, that's a strong hit. Alright, just a bunch of little chests. Chili. Chili is one of the most frustrating foods to make because you can smell that deliciousness for like an hour and a half. You need to let it simmer for a while for it to really get those flavors, but it's so torturesome. It smells so good. Link does put a lot of force behind those swings. It's the one thing he's really good at. Hey, how about a bow, though? That'd actually be pretty funny if this was a bow. Come on, do it! Damn it! All that did is put Fire Temple in logic. No! Also true, Delicious Meat, also true. Also very apt with your username, I must say. Slow cookers! I used to use them a fair bit when I lived in an apartment and worked for like 11 hours a day. I can only imagine what my apartment smelled like the entire time I was away, because that thing would just be cooking away. And it probably smelled pretty damn good. Favorite food that smells bad but tastes good. That's tricky, because I usually like the smell of the food that I eat. Okay, so what we're saying here is that the Hero of Time has strong hands. And that's like his best trait. Alright, so I really don't want the big key to be over here, but at least I can go take a look. Okay, good. It's just a small key. I find most produce does not smell very good, but I do enjoy some of it. What am I looking for? A bow of all things! Also a big key. It's gotta be around here somewhere. A small key. Game, I'd really appreciate it if I didn't have to go to the Dark Lake area without the ability to do River Chest. I'm just saying. It'd be very nice to not have to go all the way through this dungeon without access to, you know, the one last item. Alright, off the central pillar then. I don't have a bow, so I'm just gonna go from the bottom. I'm a good cook. It's just one of those things where I don't have much motivation to. When I do cook, it's good. But it's just so much effort. For so little reward. It tastes tasty, but it only lasts for like 1 or 2 servings. I'm quite a good cook, I would say. Admittedly, a lot of it just comes from watching the damn cooking channel while stuck at work. I just kind of picked up on some of the techniques. I'm not a particularly fast cook, but I mean, I do good. Yeah, 50's nothing. Thank you, Navi. Ah, shit. Well, it's one of the bad ones, then. I'm gonna have to hope that it's just Dark Link, otherwise I'm gonna have myself a problem here in a sec. 50% chance that I'm about to get screwed over. You know what? In that case, I'm not even gonna bother going until I have a bow. We'll be back. Oh wait, I don't have the frog anymore, actually, now that I've save warped. Well, that's unfortunate. I guess I'll just walk, then. Let me just go scoop up a couple of Skulltulas, and I'm just gonna head straight to Spirit Temple instead. We'll grab a couple of the last Skulltulas, and then I'm gonna go see if Spirit Temple has a bow. Which warp song's the most useful? With randomized spawns, it's the Prelude of Light. Without randomized spawns, it depends, really. Probably Minuet of the Forest. And I mean, arguments, even without randomized spawns, can still be made for the Prelude of Light. Spider Link finds the skulls wherever they think. It's gonna end up being really chuckle-worthy if 10 Skulls just has a bow. I keep on forgetting which one of these guys is 10 Skulls, so I'll just check them both. They're both the same. Alright, give me my dang strength upgrade. There we go. Ba-da-ba. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. No, thank you for the 9 months. Oh. I'm glad you enjoy the content, Neurosnake. And yeah, it's one of those things where I get the feel of watching people that even if you can't fully understand them, sometimes it's just an entertaining sort of energy, you know? I just hope my English isn't being a bad influence. Aha! A bow! Nice. Alright, Skulltulas, you win this time. Good God! After 10,000 years, I'm free! It's time to conquer Earth! Oh God! That would be, that'd be an unfortunate fate, Rare Foil. The world does not need more than one of me running around. I mean, I could just go mode the rest of Spirit Temple right now. That sounds like fun. I'm gonna do that. I'll at least check the, like, statue hand chests. But for the most part, I'm just gonna gun it at this point. I don't need to check all the stuff over on the other side because I saved my key from Child Spirit. That's the point of that save scum. Because you'll run into situations like this where you can then proceed to go mode Adult Spirit as a result. I'm gonna be very curious as to where the other bows are and where the other strength upgrade is. Yeah, that works. I like that combination. Able. Able. Oh! Hey, how about some light arrows at the top of Spirit, eh? Or at least a Ferrari's wind. It's a bigger wall. Damn it! Yeah, pink's honestly been a decent color on Link over the years. I did rather enjoy his pink hair in Link in the past, even if it was mostly because of palette limitations. actually just gonna mark my trade item as claim check, because there's nothing for me on that one. I'm not sure if Pink Hair Link is ever on the 3DS. Because the 3DS game has his standard hair color. Oh yeah, Triforce Heroes. Yeah, that makes sense. Since that whole game is like fashion and whatnot, there's probably the ability to turn his hair pink. Oh, that's some cooperative RNG. I didn't even need to move. Thanks, I was taking a drink. Sadly, no. I own Triforce Heroes, but I never get a chance to play it with anybody. I was supposed to, but the coworker flaked out. I got rather used to people flaking when I lived on the West Coast. It seems to be a thing out there. Oh, this isn't gonna work properly. Unless... yeah, I'll do. Oh, Fire's going for another shot. Yeah, pretty good RNG on the witches today. Yeah, the hook shot's meant to just stun them in place. But it requires you to know when one's gonna go for a shot or not. Whenever they go to the outside pillars, they'll always be taking a shot. Okay, we're going over this way. That works. Oh. Hey, how about some light arrows for Ferrari's win, then? Eh? No. Look, it's Japan. They knew what they were creating with Twin Rova. It only gets all the more disturbing considering it's made out of two old women. Very old ones. Sploosh. Alright, let's go visit Dark Link. Since as usual, Water Temple can't resist. Ow! I bunked my nose. Man at some point soonish. Probably not a very big one, but as for the solo multi-world for A Link to the Past, that was just a sub-incentive. I don't intend to do those very often, because they take a long, long time and can be very frustrating. I mean, you have to hit the switch at least twice anyways. 3 times, actually. Also, because I forgot. It's mostly just I forgot. There's an item in the river chest. I'm going to go take a look. I went into the forest temple to get the 4 Skulltulas. They're 4 quick Skulltulas. Okay, it's a little chest. Right then. I'm definitely going to be very curious as to where a few things are once I get this finished up. There are a lot of options for where those light arrows can be, because there's a large chunk of game I haven't done yet. More for down! And... Ploop! Stick. Wonder where my Baron dungeon was. Yeah, Soulchat is fine. Bottom of the well would be kind of annoying because I'd have to go do Ice Cavern first, and I only have 1 bottle. I can't speed it up as much. Actually, I do only need 1 bottle to go fast in Ice Cavern, so that's fine. Stick in the water. Thanks for the bomb chews, Zelda. I'll be on my way then. Just 1 check in Lost... Yeah, 2 checks in Lost Woods. Target in the Woods and Skull Kid. Depends on the kind of stick. Some sticks handle moisture better than others. Deku sticks look like big, thick, rigid things, so they'd probably be fine. little bit first. He puts his foot against it. He's like, is this solid? It doesn't look solid. Is this solid? Okay, it's solid. And then he goes. Alright, it's not in the meme chest. So I'm gonna be hiking back up this tower again. Oh, let's see what Ganon's little present is. $5. It's like, I'll give you this shiny bloopy if you don't try to kill me. No. You know what that is, Ganon? That's 1% of my wallet. Try harder. 1 whole percent. But he risked a bunch of Skulltulas, mostly. Because they immediately led to the bow that I needed for glow mode, so... Where am I going, Ganon? Where am I going? The Shadow Temple! Okay, I can full clear that, that's fine. To Shadow! Good thing I found that Din's fire then, oh god. Suddenly that Din's is a lot more important than it was before. Alright, well, let's just go for a little trip into Shadow then. I'll be back. The lens of truth. The lens of truth. Okie dokie, Ula. Have you gotten into the JSON scripting part of it yet? He just gets Navi to call up Ganon. It's like, no, can you give me Ganon on the phone? Yeah, alright. Hey Ganon, where am I going? Hey, checked out Shadow Temple yet? I heard that place is kind of cool. Alright, I'll be with you in like 10 minutes. Ciao. It's actually like pages for what the track listings are. Ah! Can you give me a hero while you're out there? A hero? Yeah, a hero. They're tasty, I want one. But Ganon, I mean, no wrong kind of hero, you idiot. But you're saying here, it's spelled G-Y-R-O. Does that help your tiny Hylian brain? Is that a giant? Shut up! Here is the time these days, I swear. Well, it's very believable to have Mario and Bowser in some sort of like buddy-buddy frenemies relationship. Ganon and Link, on the other hand, not so much. Might have something to do with all the murder and the, like, constant impaling Ganon in the face. Oh, hey, it's a bow! Yeah, he just wanted Link to go pick up the $5 football. Let's go to Stone Shadow Forehead. Yeah, I can see Ganondorf having a hyper-specific Starbucks order. Did you get all that? It's really specific, it just doesn't taste right without this exact blend. Latte with extra cream, got it. No, you idiot! You didn't write it down at all! I told you to write it down! I don't carry any writing utensils around. You think I'm gonna write with this sword? Oh, there's a big chest. Is that the lighthouse? There they are. What's this? Okay. Alright, let's go for a walk. Yeah, the Skulltula's definitely slowed things down a bit. I mostly got them all in the way, but there was a few at the end that I had to go snag on my own. He's got my order. Don't make him spill it. It needs to still be hot. Like just rolling around with the coffee on his head or something. Why is half of it missing? Look, do you know how I move? Were you rolling? Alright, give me a second. I need to drink this before we fight. Slurp, 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 slurp. Alright, I'm feeling energized! And you forgot your donut! I have some boss music. Well, I guess this is gonna be our boss music now because I'm running out of time. Did you forget the no sugar? I am allergic to sugar! I mean, Ganon being the stereotypical one-dimensional villain, he'd probably be allergic to all things that are sweet. Alright, I guess we're doing these strats now. Alright, that's a little wacky, but I got the job done. See you later, Ganon! Why do you keep impaling me? Ended up being a fairly quick scene overall. Not bad for having to skip a bunch of skulls. Speaking of, oh, sacred texts, I have many questions for thee. Mostly involving something along the lines of where the heck's the other strength upgrade, though? So, oh, sacred texts, if I look for a progressive strength upgrade, where is it? Where is it? 40 skulls, Colossus freestanding, bottom of the well! Ugh. Yeah, I'm gonna play some Phantasy Star Online after this. Gotta work on, a certain hunt while the hunting is good. So So, instead of doing 40 skulls, you can alternatively do the combination of Ice Cavern and Bottom of the Well. That's also where another bomb bag was. Is that 2 slingshots? That's 2 slingshots in Bottom of the Well. With the Bigoron sword, so there's a bunch of stuff in there. But nothing else too useful. Yeah, let's do the slings. Where was the other bow? Frogs in the Rain, so also locked behind the Ice Cavern. So yeah, it's not particularly useful. Frogs too had the last slingshot, so yeah, all the slingshots were in Bottom of the Well. Logically speaking, you were supposed to go pick up Fruito's letter from the Deku Tree, go do Ice Cavern, do Bottom of the Well to get the slingshot, then go back and finish Deku Tree. It was supposed to be a double dip of Deku, but thankfully B1 skip exists, so that wasn't too much of a problem. That's just how it be sometimes, yeah? Yeah, all this stuff to just do Ice Cavern, but at the same time, I didn't need to, because I was gathering up all my Skulltulas while just doing my dungeons, and that works out pretty good. That's what happens when you have Sun Song and other such useful tools for picking up Skulltulas as fast as possible. I would say in the grand scheme of things, it was probably faster to do Skulltulas. Maybe. You could pick up Skulltulas at the same time as Bottom of the Well, but then you'd just get the strength upgrade, so there's that. I guess if you rushed Ice Cavern... Where were the other bottles, actually? I only ever found the one. Bottom of the Well, Bottom of the Well, and Gerudo Training Grounds. Ah! So, 2 more of them were locked behind Ice Temple completion, and the other one was in GTG, which was definitely not worth it. Christ! Bottom of the Well sure had a lot of stuff in it, and only one of it was actually anything useful. Alright, how about Ferore's Wind? Ferore's Wind was in Shadow Temple, slightly further in the Spike Room. Okay. So, you know, if I just done Shadow Temple, I could have gotten the last bomb bag as well, I guess. Decent lot of stuff just kind of squirreled away in this seed. Where was my free Goron tunic? That was another one that was just kind of floating around somewhere. Gerudo Valley chest, so I should have had that ages ago, but I never bothered doing Child Gerudo Valley, or Hyrule Field, or a lot of other stuff in that general region. Damn, we kind of dodged a lot of stuff, to say the least. I will take that. Dodging stuff is helpful for this type of thing. Yeah, I threw all this stuff in the well. Usually the well's just filled with crap, but this time it at least had items. Not good items, but it had items. Yeah, that's about it for all the stuff to check, I guess. Stone of Agony was in Shadow Temple deeper, by the way. And Ice Arrows were in Forest Temple a little bit deeper, so stuff that I wasn't getting for sure.